Alright, hello everybody, I am Godrekefalcer, and welcome back to my little slice of Minecraft. Today is Thursday, and of course Thursday means Minecraft here on my channel. It also means MindSpot, or Gaming News, which is a segment I have now started, and just whenever I play Minecraft on Thursdays, I'm going to update all of you, the viewers, on some gaming news. So what's been going on in the gaming world, what's been going on in the nerd world, and basically what's been going on in my life. And so let's start out today with something interesting. For those of you who like football, Madden NFL 16 has been announced. The release date is August 25th, or so it has been said, and it should be on all consoles. I suppose it's on PC. I really don't know. I don't play those games that much. But that moves us right into things that are being released. And one of my favorite games of almost all time was Star Wars Battlefront. And Star Wars Battlefront has now announced. The official game is just going to be called Star Wars Battlefront. It doesn't have any numbers, it doesn't have any extra code. They may add that later. It may just be like Star Wars Battlefront Enter the Force or something like that. They always name it something weird like that. But we have an official release date now, November 17th on that. And so far they have talked about it being for PlayStation 4 as well as Xbox One as well as PC. So it's there for everybody, and they've started doing a lot of cross-platforming kind of online gaming. So hopefully we'll end up there eventually. That would be very cool if you could play with your friend that only has a PS4 or your friend that only has a PC, like myself. But, yeah, and that moves us into the next spot, talking about Star Wars. Don't forget that Disney does have the right now to Star Wars, and there is going to be more movies. That is still a thing. Don't forget about that. And if you are just now hearing about it, well, where have you been? And, also, yes. Disney now has the copyright to use Star Wars, and they're making movies, and that's going to happen. A lot of people have been talking about and seen the new lightsaber, the cross saber, which makes sense. I mean, you have a lot of energy going out of your lightsaber handle, so obviously the power needs to go somewhere rather than straight out, because it may just discharge too much. And I'm sure there's a lot of technical terms, and I'm sure there's a nerd somewhere that could tell me more about it. But that's basically that, and so that's coming out soon. What about next? Okay, the most recent game to come out that I saw was Mortal Kombat X. And if you're a Mortal Kombat or a Tekken fan or a Street Fighter fan, that's probably for you. I've checked it out and it's very neat. I've played it basically on PC so far. I'm sure it's for all consoles. And I actually saw that it was for mobile soon too. So that could be interesting to check out. The fatalities were of course really cool. And some obviously very brutal and very gross. But, I mean, that's what you get when you get a Mortal Kombat game. And let's move right into that. Right now, they finally released a new Halo game. It's called Halo Spartan Strike. It's only a $6 game. It's one of those little mini games that they've made to kind of use the franchise, and I haven't really liked those nearly as much as some of the Assault games and things that they've come out with. They're just not nearly as good. And I miss the original Halos. Man, they were so good back in the day. I was a hardcore Xbox fan, and I've always had an Xbox basically of my own. And they've just kind of fallen off. But let's move right into that. Just kind of away from that. The Wii U people out there. Diddy Kong apparently in Super Smash Bros. Now is being nerfed because he was by far OP and the best character to play. All the professionals knew it, all the hardcore Smash Bros. Players knew it, but we were all hoping it would just be maintained and it would just become canon and we could all move on with our lives. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was PlayStation 4. Those of you with a PlayStation 4, good for you. Apparently they're at the top of the charts now, outselling the Xbox One. They've been fluctuating up and down lately, of course, and because they always will, probably. But now the PS4 has outsold the Xbox One. Where initially it did not, it has overcome all the problems, and people finally see that it is kind of better. Like I said, I've always been an Xbox fan, but I've played a lot of the PS3 since I got, my roommate has one, and can't say I don't love it. So, especially for all the Dark Souls games, Demon Souls, things like that, because they're very PlayStation exclusive kind of games. I'm very glad he had that, because I played the crap out of those, because they're really difficult. And those of you who don't like that game, it's understandable, but it's the challenge, basically. The best games, considered by the best gamers, are basically the hardest thing you could ever find. But that's basic news for today. I haven't really built much on my little Minecraft server here. I was supposed to make a nice symmetrical fence by clearing out this area, and then a farm, and then I haven't worked on my tree house made of trees. But if you guys didn't see this in the last video, I got asked to make a farm and a tree house, and so instead of making a house in a tree, I decided to make a house out of trees. And don't worry, like I said last time, these blocks are just there to prop me up. But literally, these are all just full tree trunks, and this is going to be the base of the house. And I'm going to keep building it, and then I'll build maybe tree branches around it. I don't think there's tree branches in this, but I know you can use shears to get leaves, and I can build a roof or whatever. But otherwise, this has been Minecraft. I don't know what I'm going to call this segment yet. Mine Spot seems like a neat idea, but it's more like it's too much like GameSpot, and of course I'm sure someone's already taken it. Maybe like God's Corner, or I don't know. We'll come up with a game. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments section below. And if you have anything else that you all would want me to build or try to build, or if you have more information about the gaming world, please let me know. I'm always interested. And don't forget to check out my old videos. I do these every Thursday. And I don't get very far in Minecraft, but we do talk about some very neat things. And talk about life, talk about happiness, talk about science, talk about gaming. Whatever's going on. We do sports sometimes, but man, not that often. But, yeah. And so this has been Minecraft, whatever you want to call it. Just insert that now. And naturally, I will see all of you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.